bam, we've landed. Hello everyone, it's Nickose again, and we are... Where is Smalen's request? Over there. We are back in TBC Classic, one of the few days. We are only, I think, 3 days away from... Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, so some things might change them with the pre-patch, but I thought that because I'm going to try some fresh recording or fresh server shenanigan when I move on to, or when the pre-patch hits, I wanted some TBC Classic recording done, hopefully before that, so I can cover like hopefully a week at least of Paladin videos. Ooh, I didn't see that one was 38. But yeah, so I have a few, hopefully a few videos going and can focus on the fresh server, which is going hard for some change of scenery and going to be lovely being back with Yulo playing and
what can I do for you?
So we are to kill the patrol, look for the Forsaken Courier, and then buy the first aid ones, and then highwaymen and mercenaries on the farm. But let's look for the road first. No patrol nearby. And then we just follow along to see where the road leads us. But yeah, I'm going to be back with Yulo playing Horde. He has the days off from work though, so he might speed level far ahead of me. With that, as I have to work, yeah, I have a few days of vacation that I could take out if I want to, but patients have already been booked, so I can't take out vacation this late in that regard. And what do you say? I might want to keep them for the holidays. Like, yeah, sure, it's nice to be part of the fresh rush, but it's not like 100% must do. It's more of a side time thing to just enjoy the time. No courier though. I know the courier can patrol all the way into Hillsbrad, so they might be far away. But I was hoping I would be able to catch up to them. But I guess not. But yeah. But in order to... I'm gonna try and make as most as I can out of fresh. Try to finish work early on at least Wednesday and maybe even on Thursday. But of course work goes before gameplay, so it depends on what is happening with work next week, admin stuff and all that. But another thing I'm going to try is streaming for that fresh release, so that's something I'll have to take a look into. Buy that one. Buy that one, and then I don't know, people have said before in the past that they've been selling, so I might wanna buy one of them, one of each or two of each while I'm still here, just to try and see if they are still selling. Otherwise, right. That done. Character skills, first aid is 132. I don't know if is it 140 you get silk on, because I think for some reason silk is learned from your normal trainer, although you need to buy the book to go higher than 150. It's a bit weird in that way. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna see if I can get streaming working, and I also have a plan because I'm gonna level a druid as always, because I think it's the one thing that I know the best how to level, and it's a good class to have, even if I maybe swap for something else for my main actually playing on the horde side whenever that time comes, because I will have to focus on the alliance side, of course, when RAP actually hits. Like if fresh servers would hit at the same time as RAP, then I would have focused on actual RAP. That's of course the case. So I don't know when I'll get back to the fresh servers. Hopefully quite fast. Like I might level up Melina, my main druid, and get her raid ready, and then do maybe some fresh leveling before I start leveling an alt on the alliance side. I don't know. But the courier is completely missing. But yeah, I don't know really what I want to do with the fresh, but apart from it, wow, the courier is really missing. I'm not gonna chase it longer than this. It might have been just around the corner, who knows. But otherwise this episode would be extremely boring if I only ride around on the mount all the time. But yeah, a druid is really good to get up because you can do gathering professions and stuff like that easy on it. All druid specs are like heavily viable, I would say, because all specs are good, all specs are more or less wanted. Tank is maybe the least wanted among the high people, but otherwise tank is really good for dungeons as well. So I could do pretty much whatever with a druid and match it with some good professions. So it could be a good thing to have first up as a gatherer profession character, and then level maybe a DK if I want to tank or something along those lines. Now we are going for the Defias killing quest. I put on my... it might work anyway. Let's see. I have been thinking if I need a new weapon on this paladin. I might have to go into like 70 upgrades and see if there are... oh, Path Stalkers I don't need at all. Whoop. Path Stalkers. Mercenary. Alright, there are mercenaries down here, and then assassins or highwaymen are stealthed, I think, along the outside mostly. Yeah, there is one. Ooh, I'm running out of mana. The might not have been that good in that regard. I hit it before it pulled something else. It's better to get the command up. Proc from the weapon, nice. I have a few vengeance propped up. Nice. Now that we're actually... And I'm 35, so I have new drinks, so drinking shouldn't be as painful as before. Oh, I hear invisible sound. There is a highwayman. I think he saw me. Yeah, nice. It will be a bit of the normal grind that I usually, as I tend to skip, or at least like the Naga tend to go through some of the grinding beforehand and let you join near the end. But as I said, I want episodes out, and it's a bit of a balance because yeah, I could skip stuff for more not necessarily enjoyable content, but more different content. As said, I have a druid some let's play that goes through a lot of the zones, like a lot of non-skip content or whatever you wanna call it. Don't hear any invisibility. Oh, sound, but at the same time, if I were to skip a lot, it means still I would have to level and spend a lot of time leveling in between those skips, which at the moment is time I don't have. As said, it's Sunday today. I have 3 days to prepare for the fresh server. So as said, if I want to have like a week worth of content, which is maybe 4 episodes, if I want to wait for the weekend and maybe push out an episode in the weekend, episode or 2 when I have a lot more time to play and want to play on the fresh on the weekday evenings. Invisible shit. There you are. I'm so high level that they don't aggro on me. But yeah, 4 episodes, like if I started to skip like, I want to skip to 40, I would still have the level to 40. It would be less episodes for you, less leveling for you to watch, but still equal amount of playing for me. So I have to see what I do. Like we might go for maybe...
That spell isn't ready yet.
Maybe 2 episodes here in the Arati, and then I'll look into leveling up some more skipping, but at the same time, so have I been a bit interested in leveling on a private server together with tasks for some different gameplay. I've even been interested in maybe trying Shadowlands again for that different kind of gameplay, more endgame like gameplay of dungeon running. And all that, because with Blizzard changes, with no dungeon finder, you can't make, say, a different kind of let's play for Wrath with, say, a dungeon rush let's play. And see what you get through the dungeon finder. Like, I had a plan at least once upon a time when we were playing on Wrath private servers a few years ago to maybe make... I heard... Or at least I thought I heard... There you are. Invisibility sound. But make a tanking let's play and go through all the dungeons. But maybe on a fresh server with people leveling it would be decently fine. But at the moment with... them removing Dungeon Finder, doing like a dungeon let's play showing all the dungeons would be much more difficult and time consuming, and not something that I'm that interested in. Ah, nice. I was hoping there was like one of them down here behind the house. I could pull it, as it seemed to be a mage or someone else in the area killing them on the top path. Not even a mage, it's another paladin. But now that's done. So let's head back out to the road. I think I want to try and do like a slash here by the Troll Ogre Mountain. And see if there are any, like, to get on the road earlier in case the courier is walking back towards here, and I get a bit longer time on the road to see if the courier is around for the MLMP, because I don't think they might not be elites anymore, or if they are elites, it's still decently easy, especially as a paladin with heals and lay on hands and barrier, or barrier is a mage ability, but your shields and all that, to just go out and what do you call it? Take just rush in on your mount, pop up, rush in on the mount, take out the courier, loot it. If you die, you die. If you don't, you don't. Like, it's quite easy, at least in TBC, to get the courier on your own. I don't remember how it was in Classic, if it was possible to do a similar thing of going through all the guards and just focusing on the courier, or if you needed to take out the guards as a group. No memory, sadly. But we can take a bit of a shortcut and running easier here. I think most guys tell you to I think you can go there where the wall is going down. I think you can skip and I just sent out a guild recruitment thing, and you're welcome. But I think I'm gonna, like, as before, follow the road and then maybe turn back at the bridge. Let's see. Is the guild active? Yeah, like, we have pretty much a steady 20 online around that area. So the raid signups for TBC has been a bit low. At least when it comes to, like, important classes like tanks and healers. Tanks we might be a bit low on for Wrath as well, but I think we have a few blood DKs coming up. with the pre-patch, so we might get some TBC raiding done with the DKs. Because it is, to a degree, an interesting bit to say raid TBC content with a level 70 character, but with wrath mechanics, and if there are any like calculation number changes going on. So today for the raid we probably will have to just kick people from the raid, not from the guild of course, but because we don't have a good enough comp to run a 25 man even with pugs, and we don't have enough tank and healers to pug 2 10-mans, aka we most likely will have to look at a 1 10-man, and with 15/16 people signed up, that is kick territory that some people will have to step down, but I hope nobody in the guild feels too sad about it, because these TBC raids, like any TBC gear you get, even the all talked about what is it called, like the season 4 gladiator gear and stuff like that, it will all like, apart from a few super selected pieces that might last you all the way up to raiding or in raiding, most pieces will be dropped by the time you get to the higher 70s and especially heroics. So yeah, it makes leveling a slight tad bit easier, especially as say a tank and a healer. You have an easier time in what? I don't like how minimapping, lock frames, show step list. There. I don't want hide completed step because, yeah, the guide told me to get to the airy peak and get the flight path, but then it removed the step before I
What's on your mind? Safe travel?
could do it. So to that now I should go for the lions, and as I do have that quest, I am guessing I have, yeah, as it's showing up in the guide, I should have that quest picked up. But that, as said, Rested XP is a really good guide. You don't have to follow it, of course, super strictly, especially not now with the XP boost. But it has a few quirks here and there that makes it mess up a bit. But overall, a really good guide. But yeah, like I was talking about the raids we are doing, they are more just social, getting people to try out raids. If they have never raided before, it's a good chance for them to see what it feels like to do raids. It gets new people the chance to see how we are as officers and veterans of the guild, because of course how the guild behaves and the people we invite and the people that stick around, they will probably be people that are on a similar kind of mindset and thought, like humor and all that, to the people that are original members of the Elven Foresters. So yeah, the TBC raids in my mind are more just a way for people to get to know each other. It's not about the gear or getting the raid done necessarily. But I can of course also see it that people get a bit sad if they are left out of the raids, but at the same time, I made it clear when I set raid up that we go with what we have the numbers for. And as I said, if we don't have the healers and don't have the tanks, which are two roles that are really hard to pug, of course we can't do harder content that requires more of those roles. Then we would have to go with the normal 10-man. That's just how it is. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, like Gank and Mali maybe can step out, who are veterans of the guild and don't really need the gear. Maybe someone like, I think he's named Grunkle or something in the guild. I think he's one of the people that will be swapping to DK with the pre-patch and Wrath. So personally, on that type of level, I would love to have him step out rather than a person that is going on their main. Because I said, the gear is not all important, but it could help in the early leveling and dungeons to have some better gear. And then I think if everyone should be able to agree that it would be more fitting for a main, someone's main that is actually staying main in Classic to go like step out of this raid. Or to stay in the raid, and for someone that is going to swap to DK to step out. Because I think Spire is doing an exemplary example of that, that he has, each weekend I think he has put himself on bench, because he feels like is his hunter that he might level up for PvP, but it's not his main. So it's much better for new people to, as said, know the social atmosphere, try out the guild, see what they feel about it. And so he's doing a really good impression in that, like, he's benching himself because it's not his DK, it's not the character that he will be leveling in Wrath, at least not immediately for the raiding. So it's much better for that. No lions. Oh, up there. Whoa,
It's too far
a bit off from the map, but no worries. So he's on bench, he's stepping out to let other people join. I would hope that Grunkle, or whatever his character name is, would be willing to do the same. But we would still have to maybe boot this week one or two people. But of course, next week, if it's the same situation that we have to boot somebody, of course the people that are booted this week will have a higher chance of staying in. I don't want to be like 100% guaranteed chance to stay in, but at least a way higher chance to stay in compared to other people. That's why I'm a bit thinking about if I should boot people that have been raiding before with us, that have done one or two raids. Really nice people, really good people, good DPS, all that. But I said, to try during TBC to get a few more people into... oh, I am to go for the Dirty Knuckle Bones. Oh no, so there is competition. This area has always been a pain when it comes to leveling. I might have had this area on the Druid now that I think about it. Or it's just me remembering leveling it. Because it seems to be quite a lot of competition, and it's a bad drop rate. So it's one of those grind spots where I usually skip and don't show in the Let's Play. Because yeah, it's just such a pain to be fighting over these ogres. Ah, maybe the higher leveled ones are not elite anymore. And I could go for them, because in Classic you would have to stay out here with these ones. Because these were the only non-elite ones that you would have access to. And yeah, so it goes a lot, just to get my rant over it, a lot of thought goes into the raiding, especially now in the TBC when we don't have the numbers. I hope we have the numbers and we can build a good 25, 30, maybe even 40 people core. Of course 40 people would leave a lot to step out, but I know many people, like, real life gets in the way, and some people may have to step out for weeks on end, so it could be bad to like have close to 25 people, because then 1 or 2 gone could pose a lot of problem. So I hope we can develop a good core in Wrath. If anyone from the guild or anyone interested in joining the guild, don't get discouraged by me talking about booting, and if you're already in the guild, please don't be discouraged by the left outness, whatever you want to call it, that's been going on during TBC. Hopefully that won't be as big of a thing in Wrath, and that we have a better core when it comes to good roles, distribution and all that. Just one hit, good. So yeah, as you see, drop rates really low on these ogres. I'll try a look around if I can find anything else. We have been recording for close to under 30 minutes, but I'll finish up this quest, maybe do a few more lions before I return to you, so I'll see you in a bit. And I'm going in for it. We're back, and it took me a bit longer than I thought, because the terror core towers went up, and for that well talked about PvP gear, I am interested in like maybe getting one piece, or like maybe 2 pieces. The weapon would be really nice, as it's a weapon that has like extremely high add-on to your cat DPS thingy. So I want to get at least around 20-30k honor for that weapon, as people said it's being reduced in cost, but we don't know for sure, I would say, until it actually goes live. another invites or about me being a bit silent. But I'll see if I can do this, the Fires quest, because at the moment they are respawning, but it's empty, and when I logged off there was high competition for them. So we'll go over to the next mountain and see if there are any available, therefore we can go for there we can go for lions as well. 39, 39. Hopefully they are too high for this quest. 37, that is borderline, as I'm pretty much a 36 myself. Take the lion. Because the lion I don't think has, yeah, there is a hunter here as well, so I always find this the Fires quest on top of these 3, I think, or if it's just 2 cliffs, be really annoying that it's pretty much always high competition for it. And effective wise, if it's high competition, it's not worth it, but I could try an invite. Noise. You and me. You should be in command. Eat and drink. Sorry, Hunter. I'm a bit more mana intensive usage than you. Give you a wisdom, give myself a wisdom, and give the bear a might. Any more higher up? No. He's returning to the other cliff, I would presume. So I'm following. Reduce the risk of her kicking me, or like her leaving. She can't kick as I'm the group leader, but can I for once get this quest finished? What? A lot of fresh bodies. Oh, drunken foot that we don't need. I thought. There's a normal foot pad. Hunter can finish that. I'll go and get this one. Nothing more here. Going back, I guess. Because I don't think this big pile existed when I was here last. You can correct me in the comments. So we might have some competition. And then take the crystals and a few hand-ins, and that should be it for the episode. So hopefully we can get some fast kills.
It's too far away.
Where is that lion?
That's still recharging.
She also needs a lion, so while we wait, we can... I need to address the raid situation soon with the signups, because a lot of people are talking about, I wanna raid, I wanna do that, and I guess they might be thinking about it in their back head, but they should notice that we don't have enough tanks and healers for more than one 10-man, and we are way more people than one 10-man. So, as that might be trouble. Like, sure, wait for the response, but it's not super worth just waiting.
It's too far away.
At that point. I'm gonna go for a lion. Because I need one more of the normal ones, and then I need quite a few hulking ones. Nice, she's getting the hulking one, I think she needs them as well. Up behind you. Because I think the syndicates have like worse respawns, like at least from my experience they have worse respawns than say the lions. Could we go to the other camp maybe?
I'm out of range.
At least a hulking one to begin with.
I'm out of range.
She's 2 ahead of me, but I'm fine if she's the type of person that would leave after she's done. 2 lions wouldn't be that annoying. Does she have humanoid tracking and something's up? Yeah. Like sometimes, or many times, I don't understand Blizzard with response rate and small camps and all that. Yes, because... what is it? 12 and 8. You have 2 small camps. Like, it's spelled to be a disaster when there are multiple people leveling with these spawn rates and small amount of targets. He's moving completely away though. He's going for lion, it seems. I guess I will get the... There's 1 up, there's 2 up now, 3 up. Go, 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 go!
That's still recharging.
I know. Bear is taking 2 at the moment. I'll need to heal. The running one can run, I guess. Thief's done. Oh, that's a thief. And this is a thief. It's the footpads we need, but I think they share spawns, so might as well kill everything. And there's a thief. Does she require thieves? No, she don't. Is she fighting something? She is. I thought this moment when we had such. Oh, miss. When we cleaned out this camp, we had like 5 respawns. I would say at this moment go to the other camp, because this one will probably take some time before anything good respawns. Go go do do go 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 do 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 do. Didn't pull the bar. Markiplier is not fine.
I need to get closer. I can't reach that yet. That's still recharging. I can't reach that yet.
Good. The hunter has tighter.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Those are thieves. Yeah, it's a normal footpad. Oh god. Oh, we pulled a lot. Emergency. Up back away in order to pull the mage out so we don't get too much on us. Because that mage is hurting. Get the mage out of the way. They're the one that's hurting. Focus one target at a time. Ooh, and I should turn those messages off. Be footpad. Ooh, they're a mage though. Hunter, can you shoot? Maybe better. That's a footpad. That's a drunken one that we don't need.
I need to get closer.
You have a mage in your back now. Much easier to clear out the.
That's still recharging.
Would have been much easier to just.
I can't reach that yet.
Oh no. And the bear taunt. Nice fleeing. I'm low on health. Poison, but I'm gonna help out. Yeah, she only needs one, so it would be quite. I wanna move out a bit so I don't have respawns on me. I'll give her a new blessing before I sit down and drink. Leave party. We both need Hulking Lions, so she might go for them and it might be empty for me, but it is what it is. Almost full. Wisdom is up. Now 2 lions. It's the normal one. Ooh, it's a team, but the episode's been going on long enough, so I'm thinking about going just purely get what I need. See if the lions are up. Normal. Okay.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Come on. You're dead. Okay, let's see. One more lion. It's all that we need. But we did have some competition around. That's a normal lion. Normal lion. Let's see. Come on, wife Fortuna, or however you say Lady Fortuna. Give me a hulking. Normal hulking.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. That spell.
And keep on running through to not pull the extra one. We don't need them. We're 36 and this guide has only just begun and it tells us to go to 35, so we're way ahead.
I can't cast that yet.
Get that one. And done. Ah, no, go to the Yeti cave and get the granite. Ah, we were supposed to. I thought I read that I didn't get that one. We're going to the Yeti cave. Woohoo! Oh, that hurt. A lot more than I thought. And no, I'm not one of those people that are like, I'm a druid. I'm used to falling from great heights without problem. Blah blah blah, because I have feral instincts. No, that's a talent, like safe fall, or the equivalent to safe fall for cat, because I think safe fall is a rogue talent. But I was a bit surprised that I thought it would hurt a lot, but not like 90% of my health. That was a bit closer to death than I would have liked. No. To my knowledge, so are there specific nodes, like mining like nodes that we need to find? Oh yeah, I'll take a look into it. Are there any nodes up here? It's an iron deposit at the bottom here, so I guess I'll just jump down. We're far enough away because I think that like hitting a node causes a bit of a threat in a circle around you. But I want the iron because it's guaranteed skill up in my mining, so I can keep that up. Now it's just that Alterac granite. No ore at all seems to be up. Or it's up. It's up. Ah, you see me. And talent-wise, I'm done with the crusade, and we're in the next row, so I'm continuing with vengeance. Ooh. Nope, it sees me. So fight.
That spell isn't ready yet.
But I think as the episode has gone on for way longer than I hoped it would, we are around 45 minutes. I think that you saw that small type of spike is what the granite looks like. You just go down in the cave like I've done and try and find 5 of them. So I'll see you when I get back to the town, just for the quest handing, so you can see them. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it took me about maybe 5 minutes to go through the cave. So now we're going for the crystals. Hopefully we can get something. Or get it easy. And crystals. This doesn't count as a building. Nice. Ooh, it was a slowing poison. Now, that should be it. Yeah, a bunch of hand-ins, which will be really nice. And then I'll see what happens in the next episode. I'll probably will go and edit and upload this one today, and then I said I want to have like 2 to 3 episodes preferably ready for next week. But as you know, I've been a bit up and down in how well I've been with the upload, so we'll just have to wait and see. I hit the pillars, so I got dismounted. Strength and stamina, strength and agility. It is leather, but it's way more stat. Take that on. Go around.
Greetings.
And this one in. Crystals. Is that inside? I think it's the inside.
Arcanon Poros.
Yeah. Turtle biscuit.
Hello.
Then out. Crush Ridge bounty.
Hey there.
Warmongers are not worth doing. We'll go in here.
Well met.
Strength and stamina is one more strength, so yeah, sure. Better than nothing. And that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely skip the flying. I hope you enjoyed this one. Probably do a bit more quests in the Arati and all of that. I'm gonna double check if they are part of the what you say, Druid Let's Play or not. Otherwise, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Have a happy life, and I'll see you in the next one.